I got a message from my dad. We hadn't spoken in over a decade. Here's what happened. A few weeks ago, I, 26M, got a message from my dad, 56M. We hadn't spoken in over a decade. He left when I was a kid, and I never forgave him. His message was short. I'm sorry for everything. I'd like to see you, if you're willing. I ignored it for days. My childhood was messy because of him, and I wasn't sure I wanted to open that door again. But something kept pulling at me. Maybe it was curiosity, or maybe a part of me just wanted closure. I finally replied. All right. Coffee this Saturday at 10? He responded within minutes. I'll be there. Thank you. When Saturday came, I was nervous. I arrived early and sat by the window, watching every person who walked in. At 10 sharp, he came through the door. He looked older, thinner, and more fragile than I remembered. His hands shook slightly as he hugged me. We talked for hours. He apologized for everything, leaving, missing my birthdays, all the broken promises. I didn't say much at first, just listened. But eventually, I told him about my life, my job, my girlfriend, my dreams. For the first time, it felt like he was trying. Like he really wanted to know me. Before we left, he gave me an envelope. This is for you, he said. What is it? Just read it later, okay? I nodded, and we parted ways. That night, I opened the envelope. Inside was a letter and a check for $50,000. The letter read, "This won't make up for the years I wasn't there, but I hope it helps you build the life you deserve. I'm so proud of the man you've become." I sat there, stunned. I didn't know he'd been saving for me. It felt like he was trying to make up for lost time in the only way he knew how. The next morning, my phone rang. I didn't recognize the number, but I picked up. "Hello?" I said. There was a pause, then a calm voice replied, "I'm calling about your father. I'm sorry to tell you he passed away this morning. He was found at home." I froze. The coffee shop, the apology, the letter, it was like he knew. Like he'd been saying goodbye all along. I still have the check. I haven't cashed it. It feels wrong. But the letter? I keep it in my wallet. It's the closest thing I have to a second chance.